For the problem number 4, an auto cycle with a 7 to 1 compression ratio has a 320 BTU pound of heat supply. At the beginning of the compression process, the pressure and temperature are 14.7 psia and 60 degree Fahrenheit. Assuming constant specific heat, calculate the peak temperature, peak pressure, network, and thermal efficiency. So let's proceed to the solution. The given for this problem is Rk equal to 7, Qa equal to 320 BTU per pound, and P1 equal to 14.7 psia and T1 equal to 60 degree Fahrenheit. And pinapahanap ng problem is the T3, P3, Vnet, and E. So first, kunin muna natin yung T2. The formula for the T2 is 122 is equal to C na T2 over T1 equal to B1 over B2 raised to K minus 1. For the T2, the formula na magagamit natin is T1 Rk raised to K minus 1. So 520 R multiplied by 7 raised to 1.4 minus 1. The answer for the T2 is 1132.511 R. So para naman sa CB, the formula for the CB is R over K minus 1. 53.35 feet pound over pound R over 1.4 minus 1. The answer for the CB is 133.375 feet pound over pound R. So for the T3 naman, the formula for the T3 is Qa equal to MCB T3 minus T2, pero pinapahanap na niya ay T3, so ang gagamitin na formula is T3 equal to Qa over MCB plus T2. So 320 BTU per pound multiplied by 778 pound ay feet pound over 1 BTU over 1 multiplied by 133.375 feet pound over pound R plus 1132.5 511 R. The answer that we get for the T3 is 2999.128 R. So for the P3 naman, the formula for the P3 is P3 equal to P2 T3 over T2. Meron na tayong T3 and T2, so P2 na lang yung solve natin. For the P2, the formula is P1 B1 raised to K over B2 raised to K equal to P2 B2 raised to K over B2 raised to K. Pero pinapahanap is P2, so gagamitin natin formula na nakuha natin is P2 equal to P1 Rk raised to K. So 14.7 psia multiplied by 7 raised to 1.4. The final answer for the P2 is 224.107 psia. So meron na tayong P2, T3, and T2. So masasolve na natin yung P3. For the P3, 224.107 psia multiplied by 2999.128 R over 1132.511 R. The final answer for the P3 is 593.483 psia. So let's solve for the Vnet. For the Vnet, the formula is E equal to Vnet over Qa, or Vnet equal to E multiplied by Qa. The E is 0.5 54084 multiplied by 320 BTU per pound. The answer that we get for the vignette is 173.069 BTU per pound. So for the E, the formula for the E is E equal to 1 minus 1 over RK k raised to k minus 1. E equal to 1 minus 1 over 7 raised to 1.4 minus 1. So the answer we get, the final answer for the E is 0.54084, or for the percentage 54.084%.